Hey y'all, it's your girl Jimmy and welcome back to my channel. Another episode of X on the Beach Peak of Love has aired, which means it's recap time. I have a lot of thoughts, so make sure you have a lot of wine. Full disclosure, my mom is visiting me this week. So she watched her first episode of Peak of Love last night. She has not watched any of the season. Thank you, Jesus, I did not come in this week because the last thing I want to do is watch my soon-to-be entrance with my mom. She had a lot of thoughts during this episode. The one thing that she said repeatedly that I thought I would share with you is Nicole is the worst person MTV has ever cast. Thumbs up this video if you agree with my mom, and Nicole, also known as Staten Island's trash, is the worst choice MTV's ever made in their casting decisions. It is fire week, hence why I have on this fire robe. That means no exes are going home this week. New exes will be arriving, but everyone is safe and lives to see another day in the chalet. This episode picks up in the girls' locker room, also known as Adore, LaDemi, and Georgia's room. And Georgia is just kind of on cloud nine because she's so happy with Callum, but she knows it's inevitable that her exes will be showing up. But Georgia girl, you're not going to the peak. It is peak day, and the three people going are Jack, Ryan, and LaDemi. I can literally feel the coldness through my TV. Like, I am watching this and I am like, these poor people are literally gonna catch hypothermia. LaDemi's gonna catch hypothermia of the tits because she has her entire boobs out. But you know what she said, hoes don't get cold, and I co-sign that. So we get to the peak and it's LaDemi's ex, Tyler. First of all, he comes to the peak serving face. This is a fine, fine man. And we find out that Tyler was actually with LaDemi pre-transition when she was Dimitri. They share some photos, and I am just already so into this story because of everything they've been through. I think that when you date someone through a transition and you know someone through a transition, that's such a beautiful story. And I'm really excited that Tyler's here and that LaDemi and Tyler are choosing to share this story with us. The best part of Peak Day is LaDemi, as soon as she realizes it's Tyler, she attempts to run away. I don't think LaDemi does a lot of running in her everyday life, more or less in snow. So she trips and falls in a very LaDemi fashion. So we get back to the house. Everything seems to be kind of chill. Someone is going on a date. And the lucky winner of that date is G-Baby, Georgia Still. Spoiler alert, oh wait, it's not a spoiler, this is known knowledge. She's gonna take Callum on her date. My favorite part about X on the Beach shows are actually the dates when an ex interrupts, because this couple thinks they're gonna get this beautiful day out of the house together. They think they're gonna get all these perks, and then bam, an ex arrives. And in walks Niall. Take a sip if you think Niall is a beautiful human, because I think this man is gorgeous. I'm gonna take 2 sips for Niall. Niall arrives and he immediately is getting under Callum's skin. Callum doesn't seem to really like competition. I don't think that Niall's gonna be a threat to Georgia and Callum's relationship. It's very obvious from this first interaction. But I will say, by the way that Callum's acting, he seems to not handle other people being around Georgia very well. And if you're getting this upset over an ex that's not a threat, how are you gonna be when a real ex comes in, so to speak, someone that she has real history with? Speaking of Callum, he is my boy. I love him to death, but I must drag him for his vocabulary usage. What does infidelity mean? We all know what infidelity means, right? Well, not Callum. He thinks infidelity means when you can't have a child. Infertility, honey. What are they teaching you in the UK? Spend less time at the plastic surgeon and more time reading a book, honey, because those are 7th grade level words. Ooh.
Ooh, I know you did a little coochie cooch.
Ooh, trying to give y'all the Christmas presents early. Let's save that for OnlyFans.
Oh.
Just kidding. You will not see me on OnlyFans, friends. From this point on, the show literally turns into, for a lack of better words, show. I can't even keep up with the order of it, so I'm basically just gonna let y'all have all of my thoughts all together. This is going to turn, it's going to be less of a recap and more of me just talking shit about people episode. It's the holidays. We're going to get a little lazy with it. My biggest issue with this episode, and a common factor of this entire episode, was the trash bag that is Nicole Zanata. Nicole was so problematic this entire episode. I could literally drag her this entire recap. So I'm just going to drag her right here, right now, for the next, 60 seconds. The way that she speaks to Laurel. You know what? Our boy Daniel and his little camera time that he got at the end of the session was actually my favorite part of Daniel, because he said what everyone's thinking. Nicole is like a little pit bull who wants to piss on all of her territory to mark it, but doesn't actually want to claim it. She literally is being so disrespectful to Laurel, and Laurel is handling it like a boss ass. Because let me tell you one thing, if I looked like Laurel, let me rephrase that. If I was Laurel and Nicole was speaking to me like that, I would knock her ass out of this world. Pun intended, because that's the name of the party. Laurel, you're a queen, because I would have already put my hands on Nicole. So props to that. Nicole, you are just trash. You're talking about how you don't want to be here. You want to be with your ex-girlfriend, Ashley. So let me ask you this, sister girl. Why did you get on the flight to New Zealand? If you want to be with Ashley, you could have got on a flight to San Fran and went and made up with Ashley. Are you here for clout? Are you here for attention? Are you here just because you love to hear yourself talk? I am so done with Nicole. The way that she spoke to Laurel, I'm not cool with. But then she had the audacity to disrespect Marlin. Marlin was just there being a good friend to Laurel. He wasn't trying to get with her, and if he was, he could, because Nicole made it very obvious she did not want Laurel anymore. Nicole, Marlin can ask Laurel any question he wants. He does not need your permission to talk to your ex-girlfriend. You trash bag of a human, you disrespectful female, and I don't even like using the word female, but that's what I'm going to use to describe you. You are canceled for the remainder of 2019, and I don't want to take you into 2020 with us. So I'm just going to drink my wine and calm down, because I am worked up over the trash. Thank God it's trash day, and we can take that out.
Well, that was 2 minutes of dragging.
Wait, that was a whole 2 minutes?
She deserved it.
She 100% deserved that. Nicole, 60 seconds was not enough to go in on your ass. I've got that off my chest, because that was pissing me off all episode. The blatant disrespect to Laurel, to Marlin, to everyone. If you want to be with Ashley so bad, why are you here as a single taking up someone's spot? We could have had someone way better than you on this show, but we're stuck with you now. And now I promise I'm done. Y'all, my mom's in my room and she's turning up in there. I put the AirPods in her ear, because I told her she could stay out here and watch me, but she said no, because I'll critique you and you won't like my advice. But what is she doing in there? Did you hear that? Okay.
She is raging.
Yeah. Okay, sis, turn up time. I just defended Marlin. Am I going to defend him during the Cuddlegate situation? Because y'all know Adore is my girl, but Marlin is my ex. Whose side am I going to be on in this situation? Adore's or Marlin's? Zach, I get it. I get the attraction to Marlin. Cuddled in his bed before. I get it, baby. But you're here for Adore. You and Adore are working on things. And you find yourself escaping to Marlin's bed while Adore's literally getting hit in the face with Adore. And that was a classic, amazing, hilarious scene. The best part of this scene was actually Laurel just picking up Jack's wine and Ryan, you see this? And then Ryan, you little messy boy. I did not know Ryan had this in him. He's hardcore investigating what is going on. And it's Ryan's a smart guy. If he's this invested, he's going to use this information later. Adore starts saying, Jack, where's Jack? Jack immediately freaks out. You see his face and he hops out of bed. And this was actually my mom's favorite part of this entire episode. Marlin hops out of bed too. My mom's like, Marlin, stay in bed. What are you doing? And when he hops out of bed, I'm like, yeah, Marlin, what are you doing? I see something going on with your boxers, honey. And I'm pretty sure I bought him those boxers. So I don't know why he's wearing boxers that I bought him when other people are in his bed. Him and I will discuss that at a later date. point, my girl Adore has no idea anything just went down. And Jack, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a life coach, but I'm about to tell you a few things. This is where you fumbled the bag. You should have immediately told Adore. Immediately Adore starts talking about her insecurities when it comes to Marlin. And any of us in that moment can relate to exactly what Adore's going through. We've all been insecure about another person that is so different from us that we just automatically assume that that difference is better. So I love that Adore is being vulnerable in this moment, because this is all bullshit aside what this show's really about. It's coming on here with your exes, with people you don't know, and being vulnerable in moments that's hard to be vulnerable. So props and shout out to the Queen of Confessions, Adore herself. Jack, you know I love you, but I'm gonna hold you accountable right now. You're a whole boy for the way that you handled this situation, and you could have taken control of the narrative, but you didn't. I'm gonna drink to you though, because I love you. I'm choosing everything today just so I can drink. It's the holidays. Who cares? Ryan doesn't want to tell the house. He doesn't want to tell Adore. So he tells the house #1 gossip girl, Callum, being the veteran reality TV star that he is, knows exactly what to do with this information. Callum does exactly what I would have done. He goes straight to Adore and tells everything. Adore said, Jack, you're not about to have me looking like Boo Boo the Fool. And I felt that in my heart. No one wants to look like the fool, especially on national, soon to be international, because it's going to air in the UK, television. So in this moment, I am very much team Adore when it comes to Adore and Jack. When it comes to Adore and Marlin, that's a whole different ball game, and we're going to get there very soon. It's the out of the world party. Marlin and Laurel are just having a friendly conversation. Marlin's basically being like, where do you and Nicole stand? Where do you go from here? This conversation is so innocent and real and genuine. And Nicole, with her badass made up ponytail, storms the scene and basically tells Marlin that him asking about her relationship is off limits. Last time I checked, y'all live in a house together and you're filming the same television show. So Marlin can ask anything that he wants about your relationship, Nicole. And you know what? Again, thank baby Jesus, I was not in the house yet. I mean, I'm not going to fight Nicole because she's like a police officer and trained, and I know not to fight police officers. But I probably would have threw a drink on her, cut her ponytail off in the middle of the night. If you come for Marlin, you come for me. I wanted to literally punch Nicole in the face right then, but she's a little scary. Then the Nicole Laurel Marlin fight turns into the Adore Jack Marlin fight, because Adore makes a comment, and I understand Adore's frustration and why she makes this comment in this moment. Adore's hurt and she has a right to speak out. I don't know if they're going to show more of this fight. If they don't, I will give you all the information that went on at that fight, because trust me, I got the whole story. I think that this will go down as the fight of the season. I am team Marlin in this, and maybe I'm being biased because he's my ex, but I don't think he's doing anything wrong. And it's so funny, right before we started to film this video, we were watching the episode, and Sebastian, the videographer, asked me, when you come in the house, are you going to be mad at Marlin if you find out about the Jack thing? Stay tuned and see. And his next question was, are you going to be mad? At this moment, as a viewer and even as Marlin's ex, I am very much team Marlin. I do not like the way that he's being treated in this house. But luckily for Marlin, I will be there soon. I was about to forget all about y'all's little messy ass tweets that I peeped all night. Brittany Rosenhall says basically what I just said earlier. I want to go home. I want to be with her. Then why did you go on this show, Nicole? For more clout? I wish she would leave. # X on the beach. Brittany, everyone wishes she would leave. Tierney said, wait. Ain't nobody fighting over Niall. Laugh my ass off. Buddy hopped in my bed, then hopped in Allie's bed, then back in mine, then back in ... Just saying, stay tuned next week, 9 p.m. It's getting messier. Tierney, I love you, but I'm going to hold you accountable right now, because you're saying on Twitter, ain't nobody fighting over Niall. But you said in your confessional, may the best woman win. Seems like a fight to me. Little Oxy, this tweet took me out. I wanted to like Nicole when I first saw her season of Real World, but she annoys me. 2 reasons why. She's a woman with no respect for women. Her ponytail. Y'all hate this girl's ponytail so much. Can y'all explain to me in the comments why y'all hate this girl's ponytail so much? I need to know. Honestly, this might be my favorite tweet of the night. It comes from lab_rat17. Dr. Marlin, relationship therapy is open for business. Exes getting advice, singles getting defensive, Marlin getting poorly shaded by these loonies. Somebody get this man X up in here. I have one more tweet, and let's end on a holiday note. Queen Veen Ray. No Daniel this episode. What a Christmas gift to us. Happy holidays. Everyone be safe. But make sure you tune in to X on the Beach, Speak of Love, the day after Christmas, because some gifts arrive late. Cheers, y'all.
So, trending right now on X on the Beach Reddit, why is Nicole a high school boy?
New drinking game rule. Every time Nicole's Staten Island accent pisses you off, take a sip. Not a shot, because I don't want you to get drunk. Again, I'm not responsible for your drinking habits. Every time Tyranny turns up her Southern accent, Southern girl to Southern girl, trust me, she turns that shit up. Go ahead and take a shot. Wait, I can literally just keep adding rules. Every time Marlin wears that camo shirt that I hate so much, take a shot. That's his favorite shirt. Marlin wears that camo shirt. You know what, y'all? Happy holidays. I gotta go hang out with my mom. Sebastian has a flight to catch. We'll see y'all next week.